Okay, I got my morning coffee and we're here at Happiness Village. Time to meet some harpies. Attacking little boys. Let's go. Harpy appears. I had to take a couple of deep sips. Ah! Help me! Harpy is grabbing the boy, about to take off with him in her talons. Stop! Let go of the boy. I pull out my sword and run at the harpy. All the other villagers appear to have run indoors. Huh? I haven't seen you in this village before. Are you a traveler? The harpy appears to be sizing me up with her eyes. Are those her ears? Or like horns? Or like what is that on the side of her head? It's cute. But it's got like earrings. It's a thing. Suddenly a harpy releases the boy and smiles as she licks her lips. Alright, I'll let the boy go. Instead, I'll kidnap you. Run away, little guy. Okay. Making sure the boy gets away safely, I raise my sword at the harpy. Man, that was really hero-like. And now Luke is on a high. Someone push him down. You're much nicer than a little boy. I'll take you back to my nest and we can have lots of children. Or you start making them right here. Be a good boy and make a lot of children with me. Good. I'll get rid of all you kidnapping monsters. Yeah, I come. Okay. Take this. Look at that. Harvey flies in this guy. That's not fair. How's it unfair? I'm flying with my own wings. That's true. Looking up helplessly, I'm at a loss. This feels good too, doesn't it? Ah. Feathery hell. Time to smack a bitch. Luca, what is your pants made out of? Do they just not exist? Luca scores a crit. Yeah! Harvey quickly flaps away. I'll let you go just this much today. Get on top of me again, I'll beat your ass with a stick. Luca, fighter of thoughts. He's gotta beat them off with his mighty Halo Angel. Harpy was chased away. Luke earned experience points. Putting away my sword, I breathe a sigh of relief. What happened? The traveler drove the harpy away? Amazing! The villagers coming out of their houses start to gather around me. As far as I can see, there really isn't a single older man. Driving off the harpy, you must be really skilled. From among the crowd of villagers, an old woman with a stern face stands in front of me. Who are you? I'm the village chief's wife. Since he has been kidnapped, I am acting the village chief. Barricading yourself in a house even as a child is abducted? Can you really call yourself a chief like that? Actually, not a single person in this village tried to help. Hey, Alice? And they all shut up. The woman all goes silent at Alice's words and stare at the ground. You said too much, Alice. It isn't possible for these weak women to fight monsters. Luca, watch your words carefully, please, my boy. You'll know that there are plenty of wonderfully strong women that can crush your head between their thighs. The only thing to help these people is a brave hero. What can weak people like us do? Fuck. Now, traveler, wait to impose, but we have a favor to ask of you. Ha! Here it comes, hero. Now they're going to try to force their problems on you. The old woman's face flashes of anger, but she continues talking. I'm sure you're aware, but there are no men in this village. As you saw earlier, the harpies are kidnapping all of our men. The man I married 2 months ago was kidnapped. My new husband, too. Even though he came from another village, he was kidnapped I had to burn. He was kidnapped a month ago. Even my 14-year-old son. Those harpies again. How horrible. One after another, it seems like the harpies have stolen every man from this village. What are they doing with all the kidnapped men? Making them husbands? We don't know. None of them have ever returned. Or they worked as slaves, eaten for food? We have no idea. Husbands. How awful. I can't forgive them for doing something like this. Such a terrible thing happening. Will they ever accept monsters? With no men, this village is doomed to fade away. Please, traveler, can you root out the harpies and return peace to our village? Why don't you do it yourselves? As usual, Alice is quick with the cutting remarks. Alice. Isn't it right, though? What meaning is there to bring you peace if you can't maintain it by yourselves? To rely on outsiders while hiding in your houses? How pathetic. You say, Alice, but is it unreasonable to ask weak villagers to fight monsters? After I rebuke Alice, turn back to Ella. Well then, where did they take all of the men? It seems like there is a settlement to the east of this village in the forest. Are you really going to defeat them? Yay! Thank you so much, traveler. Well, aren't you happy? The fake hero is so easy to influence. Just how many travelers have you sent to defeat these harpies? How many travelers? Hard to first. Luca, you small, innocent little Shota. Not even. So far, 7 people have headed off to defeat them. And none returned. That many? See, they didn't bother to mention that part to you. Luca, you're too trusting. If you defeat them, they'll be happy. If you fail, they'll just send another traveler to their death. Do you still want to help such a horrible village? We don't have a way to fight, though. Powerless. Even so, you sent 7 travelers to their death. Now you're trying to send yet another? For sure the harpies are doing something bad, but y'all aren't much better. Not arguing with Alice, all the villagers silently stare at the ground. That's enough, Alice. You made your point. Let's go to Harpy Village. Do you really want to be praised by the people of the village that badly? You're going to destroy yourself with that silly wish, you idiot. I'm not doing it just to be praised. I just want to use my heroic, valiant sword to protect the weak. You're still a fake hero, though. Alice sighs at my words. I'll go too. The woman suddenly shouted out. My husband died early due to a sickness. My only son, Mark, was stolen by them. If he's still alive, I'm sure he's waiting for someone to help him. As a mother, I have to go. It's too dangerous, Martha. I'm coming too. Another woman yells out. It's as the silver-haired woman said. In spite of the dire situation, we all just hid in our houses. We're cowards. That's right, we have to defend our village. My eyes are finally open. This is our village's problem. After a few minutes, all the villagers are in agreement. Every woman gathered around has decided to attack the Harpies' village. But everyone. It's too late, village chief. We can't push in an unrelated traveler to solve our problem again. That's right. If we all band together, I'm sure we can do something. Hey, wait a moment. If you all band together, it's still too dangerous. With Harpies, there's always a leader. If you defeat them, the rest will fall into chaos. Like that, even weak people like them may stand a chance. Is that true? Then I'll defeat the leader. But find somewhere safe to wait. Once I beat the boss, I'll give you all a signal to attack. Like this, it should reduce the damage to the villagers to the minimum. Even if it fails, I should be the only sacrifice. Look, we understand. We're sorry, the most important part is still up to you. You still got stuck with the hardest part. Of course, I'm the hero after all. A fake one. It's alright no matter what she says. If I do something heroic, I'm a hero. Anyway, I still have time before the attack on the Harpies village. Until tonight, I'll wait around the village. Young girl. I can use this stick. The tip is sharp too. Swinging things that aren't farming tools. But still, I want to rescue my father. Farming tools can be dangerous as hell, young thing. Take something. Go get, like, a pitchfork and just go at those harpies with pitchforks and torches. Woman A. I wonder if I can use the bees as weapons and order them to attack the harpies. No, that would be silly. That sounds like something from some kind of stupid game. Go, beekeeper. Please, give me that power from before one last time. The time when I knocked out my husband for cheating on me. Boy, I want to fight too, but I was told to stay home. When I grow up, I'm going to fight to protect everyone. If you feel that way, you're already strong. I hope you won't grow up to be a fake hero like Luca. Leave me alone. Elder. Do you think I'm a horrible person? I had no other choice if I wanted to protect everyone, though. I did such a horrible thing, sending so many to die. How could I ever atone for what I've done? Okay, wait until evening. Luca? Why do you care about these strangers? Do you just want them to call you a hero? I just want to help them. Even if you call me a fake hero, it doesn't change what I believe in. Humans are selfish and will trample the weak if it benefits them. Putting their desires above all else, they're happy to oppress others. While watching the one prepare for the attack, Alice sighs. Even though they're dirty and weak, they all don't look too bad when united. Humans are really strange. Nobody likes being weak. I'm so weak, what can I do? Humans really hate thinking like that. When someone like you says that, it sounds believable. Ow. I think I've gotten a lot stronger than before, though. At any rate, it seems like everyone is prepared. Everyone is ready. My first fight. I'll do my best. My first fights was always in, like, elementary with other children. Yeah, alright, let's head to the east. Everyone, don't push yourselves. We all headed out of the village towards the Harpy's location. Being on the losing side is never fun. This is it. A little bit further and you'll come into Harpiness Village. Harpiness? Oh shit. Alright. There must be a lot of harpies in this village. I need to find the leader first. I'll defeat the leader and send the signal. Once they're all confused and panicking, I'm counting on you. Be careful. If it gets too dangerous, run away. If I fail, please run away yourselves. Alright, I'm off. Hey, Luca. Eh? Make sure you come back. Don't lose in a place like this. I won't lose. Did hell just freeze over? It's good to hear something nice from her mouth for once. Alright, here I go. Full of energy, I charge ahead. Nom. Ooh, nom. Mom, Elias, please protect me. I wish I remember what Luca's mom's name was, so I just say that occasionally. I made it this far without being noticed. Alice said they would be fast asleep if I came at sunset. The harpies wake up early and fall asleep at sunset, so right now is my best chance. There don't appear to be any harpies outside. According to Alice, the leader should be in the highest point. There are houses and all types of trees. And there, in the tallest tree, is a huge house. That must be it. As I slowly step forward. Hey, sis, do you hear someone? You're right, it sounded like a human. Oh no. Pickle pea. Pump a rum. Ah. Harpy twins appear. I will not give you my silky smooth stones. Sis, I haven't seen this boy before. You're right. What are you in a place like this? Why are you in a place like this? Never mind. Crap, I was found. I pull out my sword. I need to end this quick. It'd be bad if they called more harpies. Hey, sis. I want to mate with this boy. Do you like him? Alright, let's make him your first. First we need to weaken him. Oh shit. They're talking about me like I'm a fucking Pokemon. Leave me alone. Attack. And they're gonna fly away. Yeah. That surprised me, sis. Don't worry, he can't reach us up here. This again. Like before, it looks like I need to be closer to them before I can hit. Let's play with him with our feathers. Alright, do it like I taught you. Ah! I am not a Pokemon. I am not a fucking Pokemon that just do be fuck. Okay, guard? I'm just gonna guard, I think, until it gives me a I've been pinned. Same position as last time. Time to smack him. Alright. Over the head. That hurt one of them. Ah, sis. Yes. I know how to fight harpies now. At this rate, I should win. Sis, don't die, sis. I'm okay. Your older sister will definitely protect you. You meanie, don't kill my sister. Why do I feel so guilty? Ah, jeez. I run away from the sisters. The Harpy twins stay where they are, not giving chase. Harpy twins are chased away. Luca is now level 7. Save. I have to make sure I'm not found again. I can't take my time, though. Those Harpy twins are sure to alert the other Harpies. I have to draw out the leader right away. Doesn't matter if they hear me anymore. I jump out of the bushes and run towards full speed. Going to the tallest tree, where I'm sure the leader must live. Do you need something from my house? I hear the sun flap of wings behind me. I turn around to see an unusual sight. Turning around me was, You, give me smooth. A real-looking Harpy is standing alone. Are you the leader of the Harpies? Indeed, I am the Queen Harpy. Do you need something from me? However, I have a pretty good guess. I want you to stop kidnapping the villagers and return the men. If you keep this up, humans will never be able to live peacefully with monsters. Before I draw my sword, I try to reason with her. I doubt I can persuade her, but I have to try. You have that in reverse, human boy. We are forced to do this because humans cannot live peacefully with us. What do you mean? I have no reason to explain myself to you. Just you, give me smooth. This is something of critical importance to us as well. I don't really get it, but if you aren't releasing them, I reluctantly draw my sword. It looks like I have no choice but to fight. I have no choice but to steal her with this sword. So, it comes down to force, does it? Then, allow me to show you the power of the Harpy Queen. I just love all these soft, feathery fluff. Looks more like fur. God, this looks like it's going to be a difficult fight. I need to give this everything I have. Pointing a sword at a queen is a rather big crime. No matter the reason, rape is the punishment. I shall personally see to carrying out your punishment. Look at attacks. I see you aren't too bad with your sword. It hit? She didn't fly away like the others? The Queen Harpy wouldn't fight in such a sloppy way. Do men really enjoy this? Yes? Look, it takes 13 damage. Demon decap. Feeling good, even by something like this. Being domineered by a queen. Every man's dream. I think. Take this. The Queen Harpy spreads her wings. The Queen Harpy is completely still. Give me your best shot. You're too pathetic to hurt me. What? I have a bad feeling about this. Should I attack? No. Just guard. Yes, I'm going to ignore the invitation. So why do you have, like, feather tentacles? You're pretty careful. The Queen Harpy puts down her wings. Attack. Dick. Suck. Hey, there's the actual side effect. Wonderful. Here I come, Demon Decap. Be soaked in ecstasy with my feathers. Oh. If you surrender, I can make it even better. Super attack! Luca, what bullshittery are you pulling? Crit. Can I still attack while being stuck? If I can, then Luca win right now. There we go. Bash the Halo Angel right over the Queen. How can I? Dealt the final blow, the Queen Harpy slumps to the ground. Doesn't look like she can fight back any longer. Queen Harpy was defeated. Alright, I managed to defeat the Harpy Queen. Since I haven't dealt fatal damage, she hasn't been sealed yet. But she still seems to have lost too much energy to fight. Now, as we planned, up you go. I throw the magical cylinder prepared earlier into the air. After a second, the cylinder explodes, showering colorful light all over the area. A signal that I beat the Harpy Queen. Charge! Oh, Helios, give me strength. The women from the Happiness Village all come rushing in from their hiding places in the bushes and quickly make it to where I'm standing. So you're the leader. While you hold down the boss, well, I see. The villagers came to rescue the men. While the Queen Harpy mutters that, the villagers around her. Queen, what's going on? Humans are attacking? Seems like all the sleeping harpies are waking up at the noise. I raise my sword in front of the Queen Harpy. Swear me to turn all of the men. If you don't, I'll have to cut you. I won't. The Queen Harpy looks at the ground as she refuses me. It looks like I have no choice. I'll have to seal her. As I raise my sword... Hey! Wait! Stop that! Don't cut the Queen! Jumping out of the tree houses, men start crowd around us. From young to old, they all start to come out and surround us. The men start to stand around the Queen Harpy, protecting her. Father? Mark, you're safe. The village women start to rush the men in joy. What the hell is going on? The men are dressed normally and look healthy. No matter how you look at it, it doesn't look like they're being forcefully held here. Mark, what happened to you? Mother? Let me introduce you to my wife. Piana. Mark points to the harpy standing next to him. And this is our daughter, Phoebe. Grandma? The tiny harpy walks up to the woman and flaps her wings. Everywhere I turn is a similar scene. Father, what do you mean? Well, what I'm saying is Reina is your new stepmother. Nice to meet you. A harpy that looks to be around the same age as the young woman introduced herself. No matter where I look. Impossible. The traveler was sent in here a year ago. I'm not a traveler anymore. I actually have 7 children now. Fucking what? How? Okay. How many different harpies did you screw to accomplish that in a year? 7. At the least. Probably more. Jesus. Unless, actually, do harpies lay eggs? How long does it take for one egg to come from a harpy? Let's say about half the time. He still screwed more than one harpy. That's all I'm saying. Seems like all the kidnapped men got married to a harpy. I stare at the scene in disbelief. It's like that. Will you stop attacking the harpies? They are our wives and children, so please stop hurting them. So this harpy is my granddaughter? My stepmom is a harpy? Wonderful sitcom. That's right. These harpies are our family now. An elderly man slowly walks forward. Chief? You are still alive? The harpies are our family, and so are the village women. We shouldn't allow our 2 families to fight each other. That's right. My Mona's family is now Piana's family too. Let's stop fighting. That's right. As all the village women are standing around looking dumbfounded, the Queen Harpy starts to speak. Since we could be nothing but female, we would be unable to breed if we did not borrow human males. However, with humans coming to hate monsters, what choice did we have? But you took every one of them. We don't want to die out. You can't just take them all away. We never hurt any of the men. We made sure they were happy. That's right. The men are too important to injure or force them against their will. So you mean the men were enjoying being here? Of course. It made me feel young again. Every night. See. Can I talk with you over there for a second? Ha! Honey, I can explain. Really. What exactly should I do now? I'm sorry. I have 3 more wives now. And how many kids? 7. 2 more next month. I'm glad father came back, but I have 2 stepmothers and 6 stepsisters now. Similar disputes start to pop up everywhere. Some families look like they're about to start fighting each other. Seems like the Harpies aren't willing to let any of the men return. What should we do, Alice? How would I know what to do? While the men are safe, I guess we don't really need to get rid of all the Harpies. Everyone is a big family. Wouldn't that be the best? The village chief yells out while his wife wrings his neck. Ah, wonderful scene. That's right. Let's combine the Happiness Village with the Harpy Village in one big family. Since my son is married now, and I have a bunch of grandchildren, I don't really mind. She might be happy that her son is married, but can she really handle having so many daughter-in-laws and grandchildren? This is a problem that they'll need to solve themselves. A fake hero shouldn't get involved. I guess that's right. I want to speak up, but I shouldn't involve myself in their affairs. Honestly, I don't think I could say things to solve this issue. This is the kind of world I'm aiming for, but seeing it in front of my eyes, I realize it's going to be a bit harder than I thought. The arguments continue into the night. Well then, we won't forcibly kidnap men from the Happiness Village anymore. We will send men from our village to marry Harpies. In return, Harpies must also help with the farming and beekeeping in our village. Seems as though they finally reached an agreement. After that, they started to prepare for a festival. Harpy and human alike are dancing drunk in the village square. This is all thanks to you. On behalf of everyone in Happiness Village, allow me to thank you. Thank you, but something like this is natural for a hero to do. I may not be a hero in title, but I am in actions. Therefore, I'm definitely not a fake hero. If you want to show your appreciation, I love sweet things. Okay, we'll give you plenty of happiness, honey. Right now we only have enough for 1 jar, though. Ah, that was unexpected. Alice, I can only stare at Alice's greed. But can you convince the men to marry a harpy? I muttered to myself while watching them dance in the plaza. It isn't like sending them out as a sacrifice. Don't bother worrying, young man. With this, our villages will join together in peace and forge a deep bond. More importantly, once you feel the pleasure harpy can bring, human just won't do for her anymore. Mister, your wife is standing right behind you. Is this really a good outcome? I guess it's a good first step to peaceful coexistence. What do you think, Alice? It's sweet. Alice is happily licking her honey-covered fingers. So the Harpies had just attacked... Yeah. The Harpies had just asked for this arrangement from the start. Couldn't this whole situation have been averted? That would have been easier for everyone. The humans hated monsters. Why would any of the men voluntarily leave? You idiot. I guess that's true. To begin with, the men would have refused to be sent out to marry them. Is that one of Elias's commandments? Not to have sexual relations with monsters? Oh wait, I accidentally right-clicked. Oh hey, there's a picture of Luca. Ha. Don't say that, Alice. It makes Elias' teachings seem bad. It's true the marriage would be forbidden under Elias's law. If a man rejects it, the only choice for them is to force it. It would go extinct if they didn't. That's not good. I can't think things that doubted Elias. I shake off my doubt as I stand up. I look at Alice and sigh. Well, it's true that forcibly kidnapping the men was a pretty rough solution. It looks like even the queen was a little hesitant about using such a method. Is that right? Of course. Otherwise, the queen would have easily defeated you. She was doubting herself and didn't use her full power to fight you. Really? Is it true she was holding back? Anyway, this issue has been resolved. The next morning. We are indebted to you, traveler. Please come to our village again. We'll be glad to have you. Even though we had our reasons, we were still wrong. Because of you, we were able to correct it. I wish you a safe journey. Thank you all. The true test of how they can get along may still be to come, but I believe that they can keep this bond. Thank you. Come play with us again. Please be safe. Come and play again. We'll be glad to be your partners then. Thus, we start to head out from the village, but we were stopped by the Queen Harpy. Can I ask you one last question? The silver-haired woman, are you by any chance? I'm a traveling gourmet. Oh, is that right? I don't need to inquire any further then, do I? Thus, we leave the village. Next, let's head to... save. Enrica, then Iliasport. Should I check out the village that the shopkeeper mentioned? Even though it's so close to my hometown, I've never heard of it. Just what kind of village is it? This village isn't mentioned in my guidebook. Maybe there's a new specialty food to be discovered. Alice seems excited to be continuing her eating journey. It seems like she thinks the world only exists to feed her. Anyway, let's see what's there. We turn to the southwest and start heading towards Enrica. The shopkeeper gave me a rough idea of where it is. It should be near here. That's an unusual monster. Eh? As soon as I turn around, Alice vanishes. In her place appeared... Dark Elf Fencer. An elf, a guardian of the forest. They are unusually kind-hearted and friendly, but there are some who have fallen into darkness. Those are called Dark Elves. Go back whence you came. This is a place a man must not approach. Dark Elf pulls out her sword and points it at me. Why aren't humans allowed? Because they are human. If you do not retreat, I shall be forced to act. The sword is a feint. She'll make an opening with a little attack, and then use a pleasure attack. Even still, I need to get through. I point my sword at the Dark Elf. I want to create a world where we can coexist peacefully anywhere. I can't overlook a place that discriminates against humans. If you want to retreat, then I shall force you into deprivation. I will contaminate you with my darkness, make you fall into my thing. Hot. Hey, we started with 3 SP. Demon Decap. Kisses, my only weakness. Oh shit, it actually is my weakness. Look at... No. I've been stunned. Shit. What happened? There. Okay, look at... Don't do that again. What is this? My body. The Dark Elf became small enough to fit in the palm of my hand. I have a thing for mini girls. Stealing me? I'll remember this. While cursing me, the Dark Elf runs away. Quick, Luca, now's your chance to hot glue. The Dark Elf Fencer was defeated. Luca earned 50 experience points. The Dark Elf in such a place. Why on earth? Who knows? Not that she expected me to know, I'm sure. I didn't know that elves were this close to Ilia's village. I'll probably take a few steps forward when another monster blocks my path. Dark Elf, the matriarch appears. Or, not matriarch, was it? Yeah, I said that right. I won't let you go any further than this. I'll summon a tentacle for you and make you its prey. It doesn't look like she'll listen to whatever I say. I have no choice but to fight. Hola. Well done, Luca. You just defeated a monster without anything horrible happening or getting struggled fighting. Hey, what is this? What'd you do? The Dark Elf shrinks until she's small enough to fit in my hand. How can a human use magic this powerful? Dark Elf runs away. Luca earned 60 experience points. Luca is now level 9. Another dark elf. They don't usually hang out in groups like that. Besides, I thought there weren't too many dark elves to start with. That's right. Originally, elves were a pure and innocent race. However, very rarely one would become corrupted. They call this phenomenon degeneration. They would turn into a depraved existence. Alienated from the other elves, they would act like normal monsters. In addition, if any dark elves continues to grow in power, it's possible that they would turn into a different kind of monster. In any case, we shouldn't be loitering around here. That was pretty detailed, Alice. Of course, just who do you think I am? I have no idea. Because Luca is denser than freaking the rock hard head of a Templar. It would be bad to keep getting attacked without making any progress. Let's hurry to Enrica. But where is Enrica? It should be nearby. After that, we walked around for a few hours. Finally seeing a break in the trees, we came across a village. There it is, Enrica. Happy at finally finding the village, we enter. This is Enrica? It's a very small village. There was a strange atmosphere hanging in the air. Is it peaceful? Mysterious? In any case, it's very strange. So, it's like that. Those dark elves from before make sense now. It looks like Alice figured something out. What do you mean? A lone woman walks out from the interior of the village. She stands out among the strange atmosphere permeating the rest of the area. You don't appear to be a merchant. That's right. I heard from a shopkeeper in Eliasburg about this village. Please go away. Other than merchants who trade things we need, we don't allow anyone else in this village. Surprisingly, looks like they won't let me into the village. A horribly exclusive village. No way. You may take offense at our prohibition, but this is how we've lived for a long time. You're a sensible traveler. Please leave us alone. I understand. Sorry for troubling you. I don't want to trample over people who want to live quietly. A true hero would never do such things. As I bow to the woman and turn to leave, the woman suddenly notices my mother's ring. That ring? Could you be Luca? Huh? That's right. Why does she know my name? I've never been to this village before. You really are Luca, aren't you? You've grown so big. Do you know me? Yes, my name is Miss... I have no idea how to say this, but I'm going to say Michaela. I knew your father and mother well. The woman named Michaela introduced herself with some hesitation. Suddenly, determination appears in her eyes. But now, please turn back. When the time comes, we'll be able to talk. I understand. Nothing I say would be any use. I can see it in her eyes. Even if I stayed here, I wouldn't get any more out of her. Alright, I'll come again. Yes, I wish you luck in your battles, Luca. Thus we turn away from the village and return. This village. I need to keep it in mind. What a strange village. It is strange, nostalgic feeling. And then Michaela, a person knew me. What does it mean? That village. What's wrong, Alice? When we entered the village, it looked like you realized something. Being worried by yourself. Strange girl. I understood something, but there's still one thing I don't get yet. I was sure that Enrico was an isolated elf village. Hey, are you saying everyone in that village was an elf? It's true that the village was really strange. That's what I thought, but that Michaela woman. Alice sighs as if she was giving up. Whatever. I didn't get to have a feast at the village like I thought I would. What a pointless trip. As always, the subject returns to food with her. There's nothing we can do in that village for now. Now, for the next destination. Now, I have a feeling I might be able to go everywhere and see that there might be like different conversation going on, sort of thing. So, I'll do that. And if not, let's go back to Elias Village. No way. Are you already homesick? It's not like that. Open the map and back up. Okay, we can't go back to Elias Village. Eliasburg. How could I wet myself from such a little monster? Okay. Girl. They weren't what I was expecting them to be. I'm only a little scared now. I guess I'll rehash that this is back at Eliasburg where the little monsters were. The 4 bandits. Anyway, prostitute. I just saw the dragon and the vampire. Is that dragon going to get bigger? Man. I don't want monsters in the city. It seems like I'm in the minority, so I won't say anything. So the band of thieves were just these little things. What are their parents doing? Do monsters not care at all about their children? Monsters raise their children differently depending on the type. Some let their children be independent from birth. Since I'm a Lamia, I don't really know how a dragon or vampire would raise their kids. I hope the people of the city can raise them. Crap, I'm really sick now. Is this punishment for before? I won't lie anymore, at least I promise. I won't bully my little sister either. You had the courage to go and fight them, but they turned out to be so little. Your courage could still be praised, though. Move, move, move. Ah, the hero from before. I'm working hard on the street. Yeah, he grew up to be a splendid monster. You seem a lot different from the other three. Ah, they were born in the north of Centaura, and I came from the east. I met them when we were all heading south. Ah, is that how you met? From the east, I didn't think they dressed like you do. I used to dress like they did, but I changed. This is Van style from the Natalia area. I see. Strike while the iron is hot is no ordinary proverb. It's a way of life. Ooga! The little dragon seems to be training with the blacksmith. Oh, hero. This little child has given it her all. Once she can learn a useful skill, I'm sure she won't do bad things anymore. Oh yeah, I'll do my best. I'll grow up to be a good blacksmith. Good luck, dragon blacksmith. Cute. Still show. Welcome. Welcome. I have obedience. Buy 3,000 herbs. Hey, don't use your eyes like that. Looks like the vampire girl is helping the tool shop owner. Sheesh. I can't take my eyes off this girl for a second. Thanks for everything. Church. We mustn't let monsters live with us in the city. Elias will surely send her judgment. Blah. Piss off, preach. Sutherland Inn. Oh, welcome. Welcome. Heard that you resolved the situation at Happiness Village. I'll let you stay here whenever you want. And the Lummy is over there. Okay, cute. Yeah, let's go see how Happiness Village is doing, and then we'll leave. Young girl. I'm glad my father's back safely, but I have a new mother-in-law and sister-in-law. It's kind of complicated. Hey, Pee-Pee, bring that hive over here. It's a little heavy, so be careful. Okay. Is it okay here, stepmother? That's good, thank you. I'm glad for all the additional help. We're okay over here, but I've heard that other families are having a lot of issues. It's still better than when all the men were kidnapped, though. 3 wives and 12 children. I divorced him and moved out. I wonder if I should move to Eliasburg. I have a new sister. I have a new sister. Oh, cute. Boy. When I grow up, I'm going to marry this girl. When I grow up, I want at least 10 kids. I'm kind of got you, darling. Still for a second, I think, what should I do? Idiot. Good luck, boy. Village chief. Even when I was gone, my wife seems to have held things together. It seems like she was a better chief than I was. Don't be sad. I'll comfort you. Oh, ho, 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 ho. You idiot! Gah! You. I want to finish my work early and play with my bride. I'll triple my speed. That's the spirit. I haven't worked on the farm for so long. I've gotten stiff, but I'll do my best for my cute wife and daughters. Harpy, who wants to make a baby with me tonight? I won't take someone else's husband, I promise. Harpy sisters. Shall I collect all the honey? We'll work hard during the day and play harder at night. Queen Harpy. It seems like things are going well enough. It appears as though as harpies can help out with the farm and beekeeping work too. I hope this peace can remain forever. Okay. Good. Let's leave. And yeah. Okay. Eliasport. Shall we head to Eliasport? Once we get to the port, we'll be able to take a ship to Centaura. It's finally time to leave this continent, but we won't be able to return here for a while. Do I have anything left here to do? No. I'm finally back to where I stopped recording initially. That's good. I'm prepared. Alright, I'm ready. Let's go. Elia's port. If it's a port town, there should be a lot of foreign delicacies gathered from all over. Alice seems excited to continue feeding her gullet. As long as she can eat things, she has no issues. I guess it's better than her eating humans. I'm getting excited. Let's go. Alright, right. Thus, we turn to the north and head to Elia's port. It looks like the divine protection of Ilias is strong here, reducing the amount of monsters. Though the further away from the Ilias temple in the south we get, the stronger the monsters seem to become. As we walk along the path, suddenly... Leech girl appears. This is... A traveler. I'm baptized too. You look delicious. I'll suck everything out of you. Your whole body wrapped in my mouth. I'll eat everything out of you. Okay. There's different circumstances to where I'm okay with war. This isn't one of them. The desire to be held in that mouth starts to rise in me as eerie as it looks. Okay. Never mind. Luca into that vor. If my whole body was held in there, what would it feel like? Luca. My boy. I shake my head back and forth, trying to push the thought from my mind. I won't be swayed by such a temptation. You gonna be okay? Demon cat. Take this! Ah! Look at you, found out. You found out. Okay, we can't attack in this position. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can, and I'm always gonna choose to win. So struggle. Just keep struggling, Luca. You got this. There you go. Yay! Luca crit. We're good. No way. Yes way. Leech Girl is sealed by my sword. Now a tiny leech, she crawls away. Leech Girl is defeated. Finally finished. Before I noticed, Alice was already standing next to me again. I actually didn't even notice her vanish. Yeah, don't you think I've gotten pretty good? What were you looking at, idiot? What's with those pathetic attacks? Eh, I thought they were pretty good. Jeez. By the way, Alice, when I'm fighting, where do you go? I walk around, have some tea, maybe catch a bug or two. Lots of things. Basically, you're bored. If you're so bored, you can always help me. Just imagining Luca like having such an intense fight for his life to not get raped over there, and then Alice is just on the side, drinking some tea, enjoying the show. We make camp for the night. And that's how Heinrich defeated the Monster Lord and brought world peace, and everyone lived happily ever after. A story from 500 years ago when Heinrich defeated the Monster Lord. Since I was a boy, I read the picture book over and over. What do you mean everyone lived happily ever after, you idiot? While biting into her food, Alice spits back at me. I thought it was a good story. Why'd she have to call me an idiot? I'm a monster. Do you really think I'd enjoy hearing a story about a human killing a monster lord? Do you want me to tell you a story about a monster killing a human king? Oh, right. If you want to build a peaceful world where everyone can go exist, you'll need to have some delicacy about that. Sorry. Certainly monsters probably wouldn't want to hear that old story. Well, Heinrich defeating that old monster lord is worthy of some praise. She only cared about power, destruction, and chaos. Perhaps being defeated by a hero was brought about by herself. Alice said something pretty unexpected. Brought down by her own mistakes. That's a cutting remark. Trying to rule by power is a savage act. You should expect to get savagery back. You're right. I wonder how the current Monster Lord is. The current Monster Lord is shrouded in mystery. No human has seen it, and even most monsters have only ever heard rumors. It's said that she's extremely strong, and may even be the strongest Monster Lord yet. If they've declared full-scale war of humans, I guess they're a villain after all? If the Monster Lord is unable to listen to reason, then I'll have no choice but to fight her. Right now, the Monster Lord is ruining relations with humans and monsters. I wonder if the slaughter of Ramina was by her instruction as well. She must be a horrible person after all, don't you think, Alice? Since Alice is a monster, the Monster Lord must be her master too. Who knows? Ha. Alice looks up at the sky with a strange expression. Maybe the Monster Lord has just lost her way. Or the humans should be destroyed. Alice, do you know the Monster Lord? Don't tell me you've seen her. It's rumored that only the most important monsters have ever seen the Monster Lord. The 4 Heavenly Knights should have all met her. The 4 Heavenly Knights would all obey her, Luca, you dumb fuck. Yes, I know the Monster Lord. She may be closer to you than you might think. Right? Right, look at you stupid, lovely, stupid little Templar. Tell me, but I grew up in the countryside. I've only seen my first monster only recently, too. Man, you're really dumb, you idiot. Right? Well, changing the topic. Alice suddenly stands up. It's time for more training. Seeing your pathetic fight made me disappointed. If we tried to fight a monster lord like that, it would just be a miserable sight. You don't have to say it like that. Now, pick up your sword. I'll show you how you should fight. Thus, we train into the night. That's right. Stabilize your upper body. Step forward with your foot and quickly thrust into the enemy as I right click again. As I showed you. Like this. I step forward and lunge quickly. Doesn't look too bad. You need to try that in actual combat now, not just training. Thank you. This is an amazing technique. It's said that Bloody Fernandez mastered this technique and covered the battlefield with her bloody thrusts. Using the Blood Fisher Thunder Thrust technique, she killed her enemies one after another, making a lake of blood. It's a very shady sounding bloody technique. Blood Fisher Thunder Thrust. When I use it, I'll omit the Blood Fisher part and leave Thunder Thrust. Luca learns Thunder Thrust. This technique is most useful right at the start of combat. That is, if you use it in the first turn, it will unleash its full power. Every turn after that, its power will slowly wane. Choose wisely whether it's worth it to use the SP. I see. Understand, Alice. Well then, let's end our practice for today. Let's head off to sleep and get ready for tomorrow. Thus, our training session ends for the night. Satisfied, I head off to sleep. Now, I finally have gained the ability to thrust at all my enemies. Luca. Oh, brave Luca. I hear a voice calling me from somewhere. This is... Defeat the Monster Lord, Luca. What the fuck happened with Happiness Village? You screwed that up so bad. Yes? That's right, defeat the Monster Lord. Helios's back of his mind's like, fucking, what is he doing? Okay. Helios! I opened my eyes to the soft morning light. Tripping up, I look around restlessly. As usual, you're so noisy in the morning. Ah, Helios, thank you for giving me your revelation. Praying right as you get up. You're like some smelly old man. Even young people give their gratitude to Helios. Do you want to pray with me, Alice? That's a laugh. I'm a monster. Why the hell would I pray to your god? As usual, she's so rude in the morning. Thus, we continue on our journey to Elysport. It's like saying you're praying to something that's like wants you dead. This is a muggy forest. In these kinds of places, a lot of tropical monsters are likely to appear. Watch where you're going. Tropical monsters? As I question Alice suddenly. Save. Rafflesia? Oh, whatever. Perfect. It's time for me to be pollinated. Hey, will you mate with me? Spread your seed all over my pistol. I can't do that. It won't be difficult. Just leave everything to me. Now, I like the Littleroon from Monster Girl Encyclopedia a lot more than this thingy. Heh. Hey, God. Oh, it's early in the morning. Okay, Thunder Thrust. Oh, sweet, it uses 2 SP. How's this? Look, immediately does a crit. It's great. Okay. Luke is actually competently fighting now. Wonderful. It's actually more enjoyable. No, my body. The Raffalistic girl shrinks and turns into a normal flower. Doesn't look like she can move anymore, and is a normal plant. Like this, you can't distinguish her from any of the other plants. Like it's now level 10. That was pretty good. Having so much trouble against such a worthless opponent. Alice looks down at the former Raffalistic girl by her foot. Are you going to eat her? What are you saying? How could I eat a fellow monster? I just want to have a taste of the petal. Oh god, Alice, you were. Are you serious? It's a plant, so it would grow back. Besides, it was just a passing thought. Passing thought. Like whenever you think of throwing someone else into the street in traffic, into oncoming traffic. Right? Right, Alice? Passing thought like that? Passing thought like, oh, I'm just going to eat your arm. Shaking my head, I continue onwards. Once we're out of these woods, we should reach Iliasport. Just a little bit more north of this forest, almost out of the muggy forest, another monster appears. I didn't get safe. Roper girl appears. Roper, huh? This thing is a famous, troublesome monster. They awaken their prey by squeezing... Then they melt their prey and eat them. A truly horrifying monster. This one actually will kill you. Like I would let you eat me. Take out my sword. Now... Look, it has a lot of Thunder Thrust, but I'm curious if he does a Thunder Thrust like the next turn over. Does it do more damage than Demon Decap, or does it do less? And we need to struggle. Never mind. We cannot use Thunder Thrust. I mean, normally, yes, I would accept a death by suffocation via boobs, but not today. Victory! The Roper turns into a tiny tentacle thing. The Roper now small enough to fit in my palm. Angrily waves its tentacles at me before running away. Roper girl is defeated. That was a dangerous opponent. Making one wrong move, I may have been eaten. That sends chills down my spine. If it took too long to finish her off, she would have taken her time eating you. Hey, Alice. If a monster was going to eat me, would you just sit and watch? It would be unfortunate, but I'd sit still and watch. Due to my own reasons, I won't give special support to a human. Unfortunate. It would be better to be eaten by me than a monster like that. Don't you think? She's a bad person after all. Anyway, I want to get out of this forest. Iliasport should be close by. Alright, let's go, Alice. Once we're out of here, we should be at a vibrant port. Filled with seafood specialties. I look forward to it. It still amazes me every time just how obsessed with food she is. Hey, we've hit the hour mark. We soon arrived at Iliasport. For a port town, it isn't very lively. You're right. I wonder if something happened. The port almost looks deserted. I thought there would be stores lining the streets with merchants hawking their wares to all the passerbys. I should ask that shopkeeper over there what's going on. Excuse me, is there something happening in this port? It seems strangely deserted. Of course it's deserted. Since last year, nobody has made a round trip to the Centaur continent. Eh? I've never heard of ships being unable to get to Centaura. But then again, the amount of pilgrims to the Atlas Temple has declined. Was this the reason? How come nobody has made a round trip? There's a horrible storm. Every time a ship leaves the coast, it's hit by a huge storm. A storm? You don't mean that it always starts storming as soon as they leave, do you? Yes. Every time. No matter how clear it looks, as soon as the ship sets out, it starts storming. That can't be natural. As rumors go, it's the work of monsters. They're harassing us or something. I don't really know. I see. Alice nods suddenly. Do you know something else? Maybe a little. Hi, Alice. What does this mean? Can you explain it? I can't speak too much about it. A strong Yoma is blocking the ships from crossing. Their goal is to block pilgrims from making it to the Atlas Temple. Strong Yoma? In other words, we have to beat them. If it's a monster causing the storm, then I just have to beat them. Being able to set sail must be causing a lot of trouble for the people in the port. I can't allow a monster to do such a thing. You won't even be a match, Alice declares flatly. But at this rate, I won't be able to enjoy any of this foreign delicacies. No, that doesn't matter. Being unable to leave this continent would be very bad. If I want to beat the Monster Lord, I can't stay here. Well, what should we do? We can't swim. There's a way, my hero. Unfortunate Lamia appears. I am Amira, an unfortunate Lamia. A snake swaying in the breeze. I thought you lived in Heliosburg. I am Amira, a snake that travels. And short to Snavel. I follow my darling, and sometimes go ahead of him to welcome him. I see. Well then. I turn my back and start to walk away as Amira stops me. Wait, darling, I'm not just an annoying character. For my darling, I collected information from the sort of illegal information shop. Very well, we'll listen only to that. Quiet, you. What? You, just what is happening here? That information. Can I hear it? For my darling, I'll tell him anything. My 3 sizes from above are 275, 78, 93. Very tubular. I don't want to hear about that at all. Do you know a way to get to the Centaur continent, from what I've gathered? If you go out of the town and head east a ways, you will come across a cave. In there lies the treasure of the legendary pirate queen, Selene. The Captain Selene? 100 years ago, Selene was a legendary pirate that traveled all over the seas. Even someone from the country like me has heard that legend. And that treasure trove seems to be the legendary Poseidon's bell. Carrying that bell, no matter how the sea rages, the ship won't sink. I see, that's true. If it really is that famous Captain Selene's treasure, then a mysterious item like that may really be there. If we're able to get that bell, then we would be able to safely travel to the Centaur continent, but the caves, the monster's dead. Many adventurers have attempted to claim Selene's treasure. Most of the one looking never returned. Yeah, I'm scared. Yeah. I really wanted to cut this thing, which gives us some valuable information today. I endured my rising desire to slash her. Amira's happy, embarrassing information session ends here. Was I able to help you? You made me slightly angry, but it was helpful. Your entire existence enrages the Luca. Then, I shall leave with the breeze. By the way, I don't have any H scenes. I'm sorry to all of you Lamia lovers. Urge to kill rising. Amira quickly crawls away. A pirate's treasure. Even if it's rotten, there may be a delicious dish there. Food doesn't matter. Anyway, let's head to the cave. Before we go to explore the cave, shall I talk to some people around the port? Save. Okay, I've officially made it farther than I ever had in any recordings. Cool. Well, I guess I should stop here and go get ready for it. See ya.